Night has fallen and you're weary from travel. Stars fill the sky above, and in front of you is a brightly lit wooden house, the only building you've seen for days.
Well, let me go to
You
my
walk
house.
toward the house, hearing the sounds of laughter and talk as you reach the door and push it open.
Why are they laughing at me then? Why are they laughing at me? I want to die?
You sit down and join the game. It's a cheap buy-in, and not many of the other players are very good.
Well, it looks like a perfect situation
The
for
lady
somebody.
fiddling with dice
as
gets
poor
good
as me.
cards, but has no real strategy. The man to your right seems to just hold on to the highest cards he has, regardless of suit or any consideration of matches.
Well, who else
The
is
man in
here?
gray across from you, though, he's good. He already had the largest pile of coins when you bought in, and while your winnings grow quickly, you can't quite catch him.
I'm going to keep playing.
The other players leave the table, sometimes with pique or with wry humor, leaving their winnings with you or the man in gray.
Who's the man in the gray? I want to know the man. Hello, sir. Are you the man in the gray? Are you human? Or are you a werewolf? Are you a thief also? You don't want to steal from me? Not today, buddy.
Finally, it's just you and the man in gray. He looks at you, full of humor, and winks. Last hand?
Nah, it's your last chance
He
to give up.
deals, you draw, and look at your hand. It's good. It's great. The best hand, in fact. A royal straight flush. Spades. Aces high.
There's
But the
no way
man
it's
in gray
happening. I
pushes
have the
forward
Joker.
His whole pile. You're not sure exactly how much it is, but it's more than you've got. You can't match that. The man
Fold
in
it.
gray stops you. Now, if you like, I'll let you wager your word. I know you'll be good for it. Just promise you'll pay the debt, however I ask.
You have my
The
word.
man in
I'll
gray
never lie.
smiles. All right then.
Show him. That was a bad idea, I can already tell. I'm so sorry, mother. I ain't coming home for Christmas. I'm definitely not coming home for Christmas. Direwolf chapter 1.
Well, your luck wasn't so good, was it? That's quite the hand, but not for the game we're playing.
I'm playing a
I'm
different
afraid
game.
You owe me.
No,
Your
what?
life, sure. But more than that, your labor.
I don't tell you a single thing, my
You
dear
see, this
Mr.
land is
O.
built on stories. It's one big story, this country, woven of many small ones. Few of the small ones are strictly true, and the big story is mostly a lie.
It definitely is, as I'm not about to lose it how you just said I
All the
would.
stories and songs and myths and legends start somewhere, with a seed. As they're told and retold and passed around, they grow and change to become the stories we know.
Well,
To pay your
Really?
debt to me, you'll be carrying stories, finding the seeds first and then spreading them, telling them onwards so they can begin gaining strength. This is no light task. Stories are heavy.
you know what's much heavier? My big biceps. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, exactly.
Most of the stories you'll find will be small seeds. They might be true, but but they'll grow wild and unbelievable with the telling.
Yes, I believe you. The small seeds, I plant them like it's my vegetables growing out of my
The more
balcony.
important stories are the true ones, the ones people will tell you about their own lives. Those often get lost in the weaves of the big story.
There is no bigger story than
The more
mine.
true stories you can find and tell, the more you can weave that truth into the big story. Tarnish it a bit, perhaps, but isn't a dingy and battered truth better than a shining lie?
Sir, you're talking for the last minute about the same thing.
No,
I'm not giving
Go
up.
ahead. You tell me a story.
No, you.
I'll trade you some information about your task.
I need hands to put in the work. Free of staves, please. Tell the story of the northbound train, blinking its giant eye as it crawls through the night.
Travel? That's your job. Wander from place to place, gather those stories and spread them.
Really?
People get bored hearing the same stories over and over. But an old cliche
Yes,
in
exactly.
one state might be a rip-roaring new yarn in another.
Exactly, it's video after video. Justice, choice, morality. The endless series. Doors of different
You
kinds.
sometimes have to make choices about what kind of story you're finding. Is it a love story or a tragedy?
Or a surprise. Boom, ace of spades. You're down, buddy.
Don't gather too many of one kind, though. This grand story needs variety.
Don't be barking so loudly. The word heaven, desires fulfilled, wishes come true. They indeed do. Parting
Your
of a
deepest
cloud of fog.
desires. Your greatest wish, heaven? Big Rock Candy Mountain? El Dorado, the promised land, that place just over the ridge where they all say that the water tastes just like the sweetest wine.
Like the sweetest of
Well,
them.
I don't know where that is.
Oh really? Let me
It's
show you.
supposed to be somewhere in this country.
It's
Ask
my
the
room.
people you meet. They're all searching for the same thing.
Freedom. It's there, keep exploring. Cause that's where it is. It isn't in a box.
It's just luck. Funny how bad luck seems to follow the folks who already have problems aplenty. Well, try your luck out there in this country. See how the dice treat you.
Better
It's
than
not
you,
all
sir.
bad. You'll have to work hard, but I'll give you the gift for seeing the true shapes of people.
Do you want to test it?
Many who can do that.
Do you want to test it? Alright, the tower, depth change. Oh, really? It connects to each other, depth and chain. Oh, black and gray seed, your ever-bearing
I'll
is
strip away your
felt.
flesh to make
Flash.
the journey easier, but still you will feel pain. Hunger, weariness, thirst, and despair. They're all part of stories, the part not often told. And death.
Kept away from the
yes,
public.
But don't worry. As long as your task remains,
Cause they aren't as entertaining as they
go on
are.
your way, seeker. Maybe
I
we'll
want
meet
a new
again,
story.
Maybe not. Either way, it'll be an experience for you. I'm jealous in some ways. I hope you find what
Well,
you're
you
looking
should.
for.
Well, you should. Different choices. Yes! Finally! Oh, I've been waiting for literally 10 minutes. This is my way. Let me just show you how America was built. Well, give me the box. Hey, where the boxes be laying? I ain't no more complaining. Searching for love.
Ransacked. There's furniture piled in the front yard, ammunition heaped under the mailbox, and a crowd of clean-cut men
Clean
ripping
it.
apart a car in the driveway.
You two, Clean it! The flash of my
The two
car!
heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch railing share the same bored grin.
Grin.
One shouts at you. Lend a couple innocent gals a cigarette? You're
Sure!
about to hand her a smoke when those men drop
Story.
pistols and shove you hard into the dirt.
Uh,
You know these girls? They demand.
no!
Once they've dumped your bag out into the road, they decide
I'm just smoking
you're
cigarettes
harmless.
here.
If you were selling booze too, you'd have a lot more cash. Sneers one. On the porch behind him, the two bootleggers are fingering their empty
What the-
rifles, grinning in disappointment.
Alright. Yeah, they got bigger rifles on them. The woman arrested for wanting to smoke. Yes, USA. Canada! Let's go to Canada. Oh, yes. Let me inside of it. No. I'm staying in this country of death. Let me just follow my story. Let me just continue it. This bug is so heavy. Oh, sir. Your goal is to fulfill your obligation to the wolf by finding all 16 characters scattered over the US and trade stories with them until you earn their trust and finish their story. Well, I'm not planning on killing anybody that doesn't want to share a cigarette with me. I'm very friendly. Anybody who wants to join me. Hey, I'm not going to the lake. I'm just passing by. Get a box.
Off the road and into the woods, you can't help but come across this package by the old tree tied to a sturdy stick. The cloth wrapping conceals, though not particularly well, something large and softly unsettled. Little eyes blink back at you from inside the bundle.
What is it? Is it
The
a
shape
Yeti
gives a
from
start.
Star Wars?
Please don't tell my pa that I'm in here,
I'll never.
it says in a small voice.
Why not?
Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore.
Oh,
I want to go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
you're going
You
or
tell
that.
the boy you'll keep
Yes.
the secret. You don't
Never
see
telling
his
father.
father anywhere. You don't see another soul for miles.
Miles. The boy who ran away with his father. Yes, I helped him. Beautiful, I love it. This is what I live for. Look at me, I'm all alone here. Poor and sad. This place. It's like I sank into it. Portland.
They don't
What do we
come
got
every year,
here?
you know. The old man is sitting at the edge of a rotting old pier, crooked legs dangling over the water. He watches a pair of seagulls preen and groom each other on a rock just off the shore.
I'm just gonna
They
join
seem
you,
to
sir.
wait for something together, fidgeting and rubbing against one another. And when they fly off, they fly together. These two, these same two, have been coming here ever since I was a boy, the old man says.
There's no
He
way.
watches them fly away until their bodies are dots vanishing into the low sun. Always the same pair.
Always the same
Wonder what
together.
keeps him coming back to this town. He shrugs. It must be home.
Home. Oh, the seagulls and the fishermen. I enjoy the view of
The
them.
woman walks the small town square with the poise of Betty Davis. The confident stride and inimitable mannerisms elevating the sidewalk into a plush Hollywood carpet. Wrapped
Hollywood.
around her neck, a yellow velvet ribbon,
Man,
bright as an ocean sunrise.
you must be rich. I just have to ask around a bit.
Question, a well-dressed man parked outside an oyster house. Prudish woman. I took her on a fine date and she didn't remove so much as a ribbon. Excuse me, can you step back from the coupe? That's the spirit. You decide to seek a second opinion.
I want to know how exactly you
talk with a
made it.
waitress Smoking outside a diner.
What
Something
contract?
funny about her.
Oh,
Just
what
showed up
wolf?
one day.
No, I don't know
Doesn't
any
work,
man.
Doesn't live anywhere, as far as I know. Just around. Myself, I'd love to know who made all her beautiful clothes.
No, I didn't make any devilish deal with any Mr. Man Wolf.
You ask the woman if you may join her at a
Oh, I'm
public
joining.
bench. You may. Lovely outside, isn't it?
Yes. Beautiful
Her eyes
as
are
you.
beautiful, shaded brown. Beneath the yellow ribbon, a thick, fibrous scar wraps around her
Yes,
throat.
yes, yes.
Weather like this, it reminds me of Paris.
Ah, that's where I'm heading. Ah, it got me all tensed up. I need to take a walk on that
You can see
edge.
storm clouds on the horizon, and you don't relish the thought of being caught wandering this rocky seaside road in the rain. Fortunately, you find the lighthouse door open, with a daunting staircase before you. At the top of
climbing.
an ornate wrought iron spiral, you're breathless and feeling the strain on your knees. Rain already batters the walls outside. You can only knock on a heavy wooden door leading into the upper level. Muffled voices and light seep in beneath the door. Looks
I just have to respect that. Oh,
Sounds like
What?
a man's
Who said that?
voice, deep and rough. Well, behave yourself. I'll open the door.
hi.
Another man. This one with a higher, more sonorous voice. I always behave myself. He feigns indignation, but his tone betrays affection instead.
I'm not an enemy.
After a moment,
I just
the
want you to
door
know it.
unlatches from the inside and opens. The man before you is tall and muscular, with a hint of a paunch beneath his wide chest.
You look good, sir, but
The heavy iron knob on the door looks nearly dainty in his huge hand.
what do you need it all for?
Didn't want to be out in this rain, did you? Come in.
Did ya?
Despite the rough exterior, this room looks like a well-appointed parlor.
You ain't an
There's a
American, ain't
rug
you?
on the well-trod wooden floor and an enormously plush couch.
Yes,
And sat upon
plushy.
it is a stocky fellow grinning through a great hazel-colored beard. Tea? He
Yes.
offers, hoisting a teapot.
Been here
A
long.
few years. The tall one sits on the sofa, wrapping his arm casually around the other lighthouse keeper. 5, says the smaller, but by no means small, man. That long? Time flies. We traveled together before that. You must have some good stories from the road, huh?
Yes, it's time for me to tell my
You
own
wake up the next
story.
morning on their old sofa, still warm from an excess of tea. And cakes?
Cakes.
Might
Yes.
have been little cakes. Prodigious snoring rumbles in from the floor above you, and you quietly take your leave.
It's time to move on. As I move on around this big America, USA, you don't even know. They got cars there. Oh my, I can run. Wait. I'm hitchhiking actually. Can I get somebody to stop the car? Hey, here I am. Alright. Now we don't need it. New Hampshire, I'm moving on. To Amasa. Boston. Big city. I also wanted to go a big city. Go to a big city. Red brick, green trace, blue sky. In this weather, Boston is beautiful. That is until you make your way deeper into the city and get lost among the cramped, winding, shadow-little streets. I'm just gonna explore for now.
No other you've been to. Crooked streets splay out in a maze of narrow passages, no two alike. Soon, you find yourself in twilight, utterly lost. Bright light crests around one corner, a car approaching.
Do you mean hail? I'm walking.
Unable to afford rescue, you keep walking. The asphalt turns to crooked cobblestones that threaten
I'm
to
skeleton
wrench your
anyway.
ankle out of place. Was this always?
I'm
a
gonna
moon's
lose
night?
calories.
The
Ow!
stars multiply,
Well, I.
each one
Yes.
looking like a pinprick through which light is exiting the terrestrial world. It's hard
I
finding your way
continue.
through in pitch darkness. You go by touch and sound, feeling the scale of the streets by the echoing of your footsteps, fingers tracing the rough surface of the buildings. And then, a rumble of noise in the distance. You
Nice.
quiet yourself, suddenly fearful. The clear sky tells you it's not thunder, but cannon fire.
What?
The city comes
America.
alive with fires and shouting. You find yourself trampled by a mob of men in
Oh,
thick brown
no.
coats, a phalanx of bayonets advancing up the street.
I get
When
my
you come
knife.
to, there's
Out
no
of my
sign
pocket.
of the commotion, the war that you were just caught in. The comically shrill honk of a Model A running up the road startles you, and you crawl toward the sidewalk. Above, the sky is a sharp, cold, cloudless blue.
Completely cloudless. I just got to move on. The strange clamor in the Boston street. Earn money. Finally, I've been wandering the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. I'm gonna look for work. Doors close in my face one by one, like giant dominoes. Boom, boom, boom. Black today, or is it something else? Change the outfit. That was the greatest idea ever. But I rearranged the various layers and tipped my hat at a spanky angle. And the next place, boom! Yikes! That one was even more imperfect than the others. Wow. I might be homeless. I'm not traveling, bro. Alright, Boston. Yeah. I have to move on.
A
I got here.
dusty truck and a man on horseback pull up next to one another in front of the grocer.
He's got houses on the
Suddenly,
road.
The driver and the rider, two wiry old men with identical haircuts, start shrieking at one another.
Stop it! What's happening
The man
there?
with the truck leaps into the street.
Brother!
He
Brother!
shouts. The one on the horse tumbles out of his saddle.
Brother!
He screams. They embrace in the road.
30 years!
Hollers the driver. The rider, tears streaming down over his face, corrects him.
No! 32!
She was
Everyone
32.
here is watching these two older men cry and hug one another in the middle of Main Street. Cars and wagons are backing up. People are yelling.
Take a photo of us!
The
What?
driver begs
Man?
you.
What do you mean?
Starts hauling a tripod out of the bed of his truck.
Oh my, what do I do? What do I do?
The
Jeez!
long-lost brothers pose in front of traffic, cry snot pouring out of their noses. As angry passerby wave you out of the road, Each brother presses a coin into your hand.
Oh, my dear
When the
sir.
traffic disperses,
There's no need
you
for that.
realize they overpaid you quite a shocking amount.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. Go back to Boston. Store. Oh, hot apple cider. Glass of wine, please. Not much, but if a glass a boost to self-respect. A bit. Alright, so I don't have any money no more. That was a great investment. I'm investing in America. Yes, I'm moving on. What do you got here? Camping. Ah? Queen by Clarissa.
Hey there, stranger.
Sarah.
You're welcome to enjoy this
Hey.
fire with me. If you're respectful, that is.
Of course. Are you the kid that escaped with his father?
This here is my spot, and I ain't inclined to share it with any bad characters. You can call me Quinn.
Ah, you can concertain.
These here are my venturing companions. Cass is the big un, and the one with the spots is Flip.
Oh, I'm gonna flip the coin tonight and play which one we eat if I don't make
beat my
enough
way on the
money.
rails, but the road news said this town was fat, and the weather was fine. So I'm taking in the sights and seeing what I can drum up. Hey,
Oh.
do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
Well, once I took all my money and spent it on a glass of wine just to feel classy. So, yeah, maybe enough of these stories. Maybe we should go and then hear all the stories. This is the subject of each story here. If I tell this person a story about love, they will tell you something from their own life relating to the subject of love. Poor thing. As the night goes on, this icon will move left to right. When it reaches the right side, the night is over, and so is your story. The person you're talking to will usually tell you where they'll be next so you can find them again. If you tell them the types of story they request, you'll gain their trust and the eye will open. When it opens fully, you'll be conscious and you'll meet in another universe. They remember this from conversation to conversation, so don't feel you need to open the eye all the way the first time you meet someone. Dance around, get to know them. Nine of Swords sadness. He doesn't seem sad. Sir, Queen of Cups, family. Some of the past memories. Authority. Yes, the Emperor. Tell the story of woman arrested for bulllegging in Maine. I don't know if that's a good example for a kid. Tell the story of the boy who ran away with his father. Yes, family.
Well, I
That's
sure
a
was a
story.
downer. Give me a good venture tale instead any day. My
Yes,
family.
your family.
There ain't no way I'm gonna start jaw flapping about those bastards. Judases, the lot of them.
Yo,
I
calm
want to hear
down.
one of them venturing
Listen to
tales.
that story.
Got me?
Of course. Authority then. Oh boy.
Well, that was a lively tale.
Yes, indeed.
Authority, bosses and such.
Yes, indeed.
I ain't nobody's little Angelina, if that's what you're asking. I take
I
care
ain't
of
no
myself and
Angelina.
my dogs.
I ain't no
I don't need no
Angelina.
joker looking out for me. So if you're offering, don't. Shoot, I thought I told you to be respectful. You want to keep enjoying my spot or not? Think about that.
Well,
Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
I don't think I have any on me. Exciting? What do you mean exciting? Yes, this one, taking photos in Boston. There's no way you
I
wouldn't
usually
like
like
it.
the scary stuff, but your story needed more punch, I think.
Oh my,
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the past, but
oh really?
they say there's an Indian grave
Oh,
around
you
these
ten?
parts. Say it's haunted and full up with angry spirits.
It
I
will
used to
be
love
of
hearing
mine if you
stories of
don't.
cowboys and Indians fighting it up. would swap
If you don't
tails with
smile
the
at my joke.
youngins. But, well, I suppose if someone shot me, I'd be pretty vengeful too.
Yes.
Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
They want a thrilling story. Sadness. Elegant woman. I don't think I have the exciting stories.
Ain't life
Which
got enough
are-
tearjerkers in it without telling stories like that?
Oh my.
Sad. Well, so you think just 'cause I'm young, I gotta be sad. Crying after. I don't need you looking after me. So if you're offering, don't. And I thought I told you to be respectful. What you really ought to be asking yourself is if you want to keep enjoying my spotter. I want a story that.
Alright. I will be older. I'll
Leaving
come back.
already? Well, me too. I think I'll go check out what's happening up the road this way. Maybe I'll see you around.
Alright. Have fun in New York. Or Canada, wherever you're going. See you around. Oh, here.
Tramping life suits me just fine. Everything's being so
Indeed.
depressed. Folks walk around like it's the end of everything good. But it ain't.
Of course it
Plenty
is.
nice things to see if you know where to look.
Yeah, if you know where to look for them exciting stories, huh? Who's there? Search the
He
building.
leans against a fence and turns to face you as you pass him by. At his back is a bag full of bird seed. He assures you that the gawky birds perching on his body are the last remaining passenger pigeons.
They look extinct to you?
You're not sure those dull gray pigeons look anything like the pictures you've seen of passenger pigeons, though you can't help thinking they stare at you a little too intently.
Say, you like birds?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
lovely
of course.
creatures. Guileless, really.
Hunted damn near to extinction, weren't you?
They eat the worms.
He strokes
They ain't
one
dying in
of
the
his birds
sand.
under the chin. You think you see drips of blood flecking the creature's dirty gray head. You sense it's about time you start moving on.
You be kind to the little birds now, you hear?
I
You
just
hurry along
relax.
the road, though the flapping of ungainly wings seems to follow you for hours.
Oh, what the? What are you trying to hold me? I'm a skeleton. I don't have anything on me. Not anymore. Oh, there's nothing here. Get back in the road. 95. Yes, the adventure continues. What's here? I wanna hear news. Searching the 10. Oh, as you walk? Well, as I walk down the road, a black crowd flutters down to land on my path. Looks at me, cocks its head and speaks. Well, you've got a long, long road ahead, don't you? All these people to chase down or sire. I got some experience when it comes to chasing folks. Well, tell me about it. Well, if you want, you could go find your friend again. Ask him more about the life. They might want better stories. It peers up at you. It does. Didn't I tell you where they were headed next? Of course, sir. Are you giving me a life lesson? I don't need it. Leave me alone, Bert. Oh, if I match the notes? Oh. I don't know, I'm not sure about it. I don't really understand how it works. Alright, what's there?
Clouds roll together to fill the sky.
What's this
The
guy
lightning is so
charm?
strong that
Beautiful.
it seems to open a path in the haze above you. You are sure you see massive talons curved around the clouds. The
Ah,
thunder is so
Scott here.
immense that the ground trembles. Your lips and hands tingle from the electric charge that fills the air until the dancing lightning passes on over the hills.
I'm not gonna hide when something like this happens. Beautiful. Yes. New York, I finally made it. The earth stinks of gasoline and trash, and I'm boxed in a barrack. But hey, there's something invigorating about that stink. Ah, I feel like there's an engine in my chest.
The engines belch black smoke as the ferry churns gray water into froth. A broad-shouldered figure leans out over the rail, eyeing the skyscrapers on the horizon. Nearby, a man and a woman speak in low, urgent voices. He takes her wrist gently. She is weeping softly.
Wish you didn't
Listen,
have to go.
She says,
great.
There's got to be work
Go
on some
back.
of those buildings going up.
his thumb skates over her pulse point.
I checked every day for a week. There ain't. I'll be back, though. Got your picture in my wallet, don't I?
Exactly.
It's not forever.
Keep
Her
listening.
words are split
I
by
want to
sorrow.
keep listening.
Might as well be. My parents didn't come to New York for this.
Oh, they surely did it.
She leans against him, the wind tousling her hair. He pulls her to his chest.
I'm leaving because I gotta go. If there was another way,
I will
They
never
stand
go.
together, close, quiet.
Take me instead. Armani, it's time to get some Japanado. No. Even nobody in this town has any money to give, or nobody in this town has drop charity in their heart. Time to go. No, I just wasted so much time. Oh no. The earth is dirty and stinky. Hey. Crow. A jet black crow. Oh, you again? Think you got some good stories already? Well, I heard better. Much better, right? It seems to wink on me. You wanna hear my tricks? What are you talking about? The ones I got now? Alright! Shut, alright! You're the captain of their destiny. What do you mean? I'm in New York, dude. Leave me alone. I just wanna whistle. Oh, no, I don't think that fit.
Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this
I was living here.
And by and by, I'll see them far and long.
Oh my. No, 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 no.
This will be my tale.
Leave me
My
alone.
favorite song.
Don't talk to me in this language I don't understand.
The stream is a clear, reflective shade of
What
blue,
is this?
unusual in this region where bog iron colors the river's brown. Across the way, a goat with great
Go.
leather wings laps up the water, its sunken red eyes fixed on your every movement. You now
Oh,
notice
hello.
the unnatural absence of wildlife. No fish swim in the stream. No
ate
birds
'em.
sing in the trees. The winged goat drinks with a forked tongue, only abstractly concerned with your presence.
It's time I get something to drink.
You cup the water in your hands, ice cold somehow, and take a swallow, soothing the coarseness in your parched throat. Clear as the water is, the stream bed isn't visible. Even looking straight down, your
Yes,
feet
I want to
don't reach
swim.
the bottom,
Yes.
so you float in
Perfect.
the cool water, feeling
This is
washed
beautiful.
clean.
I love it.
The ripples flow as far as you can see.
Hey, come
The
join
winged
me.
goat snorts
Join me
and heads
here.
in the other direction.
Aww. The winged gold by pristine water. I wonder what he was looking for here. Maybe I will be able to find him in another place. Maybe he's moving on to Philadelphia. Or maybe I'm just moving here. Hello.
Outside the small thicket of apple trees, the phrase "tended to by John Chapman" is carved into a fence post. Nearby, a hound lies on its side, perfectly still. Flies buzz around its ears. But a grizzled man pauses at his digging to shoo them off.
I wanna
There's
help
an
him
extra
there.
shovel. With it,
Sir, you
the
need
two
an
of
extra
you make
shovel.
short work of the grave.
And extra
He
hands.
tells you about his beliefs, why he's raising apple orchards in the middle of the country.
Are you a vegetarian? You love
It's
this
a
life?
sin to graft,
Yes.
he tells you. Hurts the tree. Eventually, the hole is deep enough.
Oh, sir. Only if there are more
He
people
stoops
like
to the
you.
ground and lowers the pup into the earth.
Brave.
Tears flow freely.
Strong.
I'll see him again in heaven, he tells you. Our souls are bound by love. He wipes his eyes. I don't think I can bear to stay here, though. Maybe I'll set out again.
Oh, sir. I would love a friend like that. Always can trust him. These men lean against the wall of this hardware store, smoking and chatting. They waved at me. You heard this one before? They launched into a groove recitation of the boy whose shiftless father left him alone in the woods, interrupting one another in their excitement to tell it. I recognize this story. It's definitely the one I know it. What do you think? Think that really happened? I know it. Yep. Story grew in the telling. The boy, whose father didn't escape like a coward. Hop a train. I mean, I'm hopping on it. I'm not robbing it. I feel comfortable here. Yeah, I hop off the boxcar and successfully sneak my way out of the train without catching any unwanted attention. Alright. Yes, trying for free. Pittsburgh! I'm on the other side of America. Listen to this. There's a boy loitering outside this grocery store. He works his way through a long and straight story about a dead woman in a yellow ribbon. There he finishes. What do you think? You know the story. The story of the elegant woman. It's a great story. Yes, I heard it from my brother. Okay. Yeah, the gossips. They keep spreading around the whole USA, huh?
The edge of summer has turned the ocean choppy and misanthropic, and the skies miserably gray. The boardwalk prophetess lured you into her tent with a promise to read a fortune for free. Seems like business has slowed to a crawl already.
Business.
Before you lie the instruments of her profession. There's tarot cards, Rider-Waite, but also Marseille for traditionalists, rosary beads and costume jewelry, and of course, the centerpiece. a
Well,
great
I would like to
glass
ask one
globe.
question. If you're taking this knowledge from gods, then why do you need carrots? Tarot cards, sorry.
With practiced theatricality, she goes directly for the crystal ball, letting her eyes unfocus as though she can see a great distance into it. She brings up names, places, asks if you've known someone called John. if you have a relative in Newark.
I'm a
You
good
latch
sport, I
on
believe
to what
it.
she says, and together you dance towards some insights about your romantic prospects. It's relieving to meet an honest charlatan instead of the
Charlatan.
ghouls and ghasts of the road.
Exactly.
You might even say
Don't do
you're
my
having
these. You wouldn't like
fun
to
until
meet
she
these.
abruptly stops talking.
Not on the road.
Nice.
What's wrong?
She says, her voice suddenly drained of the bassy drama that was her stock in trade. You've met him. You've
Yes.
seen him, too.
Yes, I did.
The words that come out of your mouth are
You
not your
miss me?
own. They seem unwilling or unable to form
I
properly out
am
of a human
the
thought.
god of
They're more
America.
like snarls,
Free country, everybody
warning
can be a god
noises
here.
of
You
a
wanna be it
vicious
though?
animal.
I can make it
Glass
my
globe
goddess.
shatters. Your vision is hazy, and your body is not your own.
Blackout.
You came far to get away from me.
I'm about
The
to
voice
black out.
lodged inside you says, but this one has a way of wandering. The fortune teller has collapsed, cowering. Consider your debt to me repaid. When you come to your
Yes.
senses,
After the
you're lying
years of
face down
trauma.
on the rough wood of the boardwalk, sore and weak. An empty patch of wood, cleaner than the surrounding planks, is all that remains of the fortune teller's tent.
Oh my. I am a necromancer. Yes. I am Jesus Christ. Oh my. Vanilla, Pennsylvania, where did I go? Is there anything here? Let me just whistle. Pennsylvania! I haven't been here yet. But doesn't seem like there's anything interesting. I've got my head back. Wow. Just let me back. Let me back. Yes. Hey, it's time for some singing. I could hitchhike, but these cars are too far away. Where are they even going? Where am I going? There's something at the other side of the road. Should I take the train back? Surely that isn't happening. Why is everybody coming only on this side? Is anybody driving in the other side direction? Take me wherever you are. I'm going on the end of America. I can see something. Yes, one day I'll learn how to do it. I'll be better at it.
You hear the whippoorwill first, shrill and close. Then you see him, high up above the black streaks of wires. A lineman,
Why?
fraying belt holding him to the pole. The damned bird has come to perch on a power line, stare hungrily at the man's soul.
Stupid crowds, don't worry about them. I know
He's
already.
unsteady. His hands are shaky, and his body sways in the wind. You spot his tool bag next to the pole, worn and frayed, much like the man. A half-gone bottle of cheap rye pokes out of it.
Oh, money.
What's he gonna do? Come down from the pole? You snatch it from his bag in one quick motion and walk away. Hey! He starts.
Sorry, I need a story to tell. An exciting
A
one.
slurred whine as his belt snaps.
Look,
His body plummets, His limbs go slack with the understanding of what is happening to him. He tumbles into the tall, dry grass by the side of the road with a muffled noise. All you hear is the call of the whippoorwill. Eager, loud, thankful.
You don't need it. You don't need that much of it. You just don't understand it. You don't need that much to be happy. Maybe someday you can just relax at it. Ouch, my feet! What's wrong with me over? Oh my, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm going to another Pennsylvania. I don't even know where I am. I made a circle. I'm back here. Let me just whistle. Hey, I don't wanna see any more birds on the road. It's the road for me. I share the bus stop with an old man who shifts from foot to foot, thumping his suspenders and watching the passing traffic with anxious focus. Hey, he blurs suddenly. Want to hear a good story? Go on. With the air of a man who's distracting himself from something, he stumbles quickly through a tale about the ancient battles still raging on Boston streets, confusing himself now and again about tracking and adding new details out of order. I barely pieced the story together. I realized that he told me a twisted version of the story about the strange clamor on the streets of Boston, but massively changed with whole new chunks I don't remember. That's true, he insists, turning his Vincent eyes back towards the road, and without the conversation, say Laura. Yes, buddy, I'm going tomorrow. I don't even know this place. Does it even exist? Is this Africa already? Am I at the end of the world? Do I have a boat to go across the sea? Mason.
My twin brother Paul and I always got into trouble, but we were good.
Oh, I
We didn't do
believe
nothing
you.
to anybody till we left.
I believe
We
it.
hurt a lot of people. Me, more so than Paul, because he didn't make it through.
You hurt a lot of people because he didn't make it through. You were
March
angry.
was on, but bonus army. It's less a bonus and more an acknowledgement of what I've had to suffer. Civilians will never understand. So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know a few good ones.
Oh, buddy. Do you know the story of them drunkens? Where is he? Oh, buddy. Well, the story of 9 swords, I don't think so. Oh. Let me just find it. Oh, here it is. Death change endings moving on? I'm not sure.
I don't mean to be rude, but civvies don't understand what real tragedy is.
Yes.
Change.
Hold on.
Tanks seem to be the ones bringing about change.
Oh.
First, no man's land, and then on the steps of Washington, D.C.
Washington.
I was amazed the first time I saw it.
I've never been to Washington.
Second time.
Can you take me there?
Afraid. And all the times after that.
Oh, how does it feel?
Tell me a happy story. Something to make the world seem kind.
Huh. I don't think I have any funny stories on me, sir, unfortunately. I'll be back.
All right, I'm headed out. Peace.
Yes. We'll meet each other again one day. I want the funniest story. Where am I? Washington? Washington! Yes! Finally, I made it here. It's hard to look at these shiny buildings in the direct sunlight. I feel like an ant crawling among the tombs of giants. Away from the monuments, though, I have found a city that's a little more human.
The mailman's
I want to
uniform
explore
is
it.
dated and worn. He sits on the edge of the road, head in hands. He looks up as you approach. Can you help? Car clipped me. I think my legs... Well, I'd appreciate it if you could deliver this for me. He holds out a brown envelope. The letter's
Ma'am, I
addressed
need
to
some help
James
delivering the
Gibson
letter.
Sr., 120 J Street. But the city stymies you. The blocks run straight from I to K. You stop a man for directions, but he shakes his head and laughs. Someone's playing a joke on you. There's no J Street.
Keep looking.
Over here. A woman in a brown coat overheard your question. She steers you down an alley. Someone's chalked a big orange J on one wall.
I thought Clovis was late. Go left up ahead. Old Man Gibson's the third on the right.
As you round the corner, the world changes.
Oh
J Street
my.
is a place out of time.
Yes.
Like the city
J
forgot
Street.
an entire street a century ago and carried on around it, oblivious. Even the noise and bustle of D.C. can't penetrate this little pocket.
There's no way you can do it.
The man who
Knock, knock, knock.
answers is ancient and stooped. He peers at the letter.
I think it's from my son.
Well, that's a
I don't
nice
see
guess.
so well anymore.
Will you read it to me?
You tear the letter open. It isn't good news.
Tell him the
He fights
truth.
it, but his face crumbles. Tears roll down his
sir.
cheeks. It's better to know. I've been waiting a long time for this. His shaking hand takes the letter. Thank you for telling me.
Be strong. This life isn't as hard, but it also isn't as hard to be so happy. I just told you the truth, so we can all live in peace. I wander the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. I'm looking for work. The factory gates swing open. Who here can use a sewing machine? Well, skeleton, maybe. Shouts the foreman. You can mend holes with a needle and thread. But you haven't lived in the same house as a sewing machine in years. I'm taking the job. I usher into a factory filled with machines I've never seen before. I see spools of leather shops, sliding frames of steel, nothing I recognize. They explain the machinery to your group, which turns out to be mine. But the instructions are totally mystifying. A thick-armed woman next to me. Oh no! Oh no! She probably actually knows how to use a sewing machine, huh? I know I can absolutely cannot fake competency here. I admit I lied. The foreman breaks into uproarious laughter. I get at least one of you folks today. Everyone wants work. Look, I appreciate your coming clean. He turns to the rest of the group. Anyone else wanna meet against you? No one raised it. The foreman makes a counter offer, heavy lifting in the back warehouse. Pays less than working with the machines, but hey, it's money. All day long, though, whenever the warman walking by, you feel a blush. A flash of embarrassment breaking out of my cheeks. Yes! Oh my, I have money again. A bit of it I cannot travel by train at the bridges. Virginia! What is this? I can tell stories there. Whatever is this place? Oh, I cannot cross it. Train, yes. Successfully. Oh my. What is this? Mine. Oh shit. Here's a story. Oh, hello. You wait in the soup line for an hour. That's how I felt. It's barely crawling along. Around the corner of the building can see far away a lone pair of nurses struggling to lend out soup to hundreds. Gonna be waiting here a while longer, says the mower in line beside me. Well, it really seems like it. I get it. And get her talking. After a while, the topic drifted into a strange place, and she starts telling me about the war with Butterville watching for death. I recognize it as a story about the drunken lineman, but way more outrageous than my version. So I told her that's not as exciting, she says diplomatically. I mean, it sure sounds realer than what I heard about. I think Toby likes mine best. And my child, I know her the best. And he's too hungry to smile anyway. So get your ass to work. I'm going to North Carolina. Yes.
The soldier sits in the dirt with his legs splayed out, like a child would sit. Beneath the tattered fabric of his antique uniform, several open wounds fester in the hot sun. Lend a hand, traveler? You kneel in front of the soldier.
Dog.
His body
Get
is
on the
marked
ground.
with bullet holes, along with deeper wounds that could be from
Whatever been
knives
from.
or bayonets.
Poor soldier.
Maggots squirm inside the raw, red flesh. About time I earned an amputation. You seen any bluebellies around?
Hey,
The soldier
what?
leans in, uncomfortably close to inspect your features. Were
Thank
his
Lord.
pupils solid white before now? He tilts his head, narrows his eyes, sniffs you. What are you, stranger? A
Pardon?
shadow falls on the soldier's face. You damn Yankee!
Oh, indeed.
He pulls you in by the wrist and drives a Bowie knife into your gut.
What?
As the blade bites your flesh, the soldier stares into your eyes, his body dispersing into the wind.
What? What do you mean? I am a scat. Are you stupid? This is a funny story for sure. Nobody can tell me different. Funny. I can entertain people finally. A picnic blanket strewn with half-eaten lunches lays abandoned. Wait, that pile of coats is an old woman. My grandchildren all wanted to go swimming. She complained, but no one wanted to stay with me. She fed me well. Yes, good for an exchange for a quiet company. Skeleton, I'm a outlet. Windmill. 17th Street. Oh, something lays beyond these lands for me, surely. Come on, chop, 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 chop. Oh, what do I got
His
here?
smile lights up the room, or rather the cab of the locomotive. Folks gather round as he holds the pull cord, He's a showman through and through. You'll want to cover your ears now for this next part.
Color.
Sure doesn't help much.
Where's the soldier?
Engineer
Get him off the
pulls
ground.
that chain and the whistle blasts inside
Get him off the
your
battlefield.
skull. He just smiles through it all. Man must be half deaf. A round of applause erupts from the small crowd. He passes out bubble gum to the shell-shocked kids, half of them in awe, half in tears.
Can I have some,
Remember now
please?
who gets you there on the advertised. Casey Jones. Everyone's all talk as they head back to their seats. That engineer sure is handsome. Gosh. And that whistle sounded just like a whippoorwill, didn't it? Ain't this the way to travel?
Alright. That wasn't a story that I was in for here. I need to travel deeper, please. I need to be going much faster. My legs, they're so tired. Hey, cause I'm feeling like I have blanket on my head. But it's only my hat and the cowboy one. I'm not feeling stressed because I've already been in Washington.
First tree in a mile, and it's a stout myrtle with bald branches. No relief from the sun out here. Leaves would help. Someone hadn't replaced them all with dusty glass bottles. You cool down in the shade. The breeze blows through the bottles.
Are
making
these
a
the
series
scared
of
of birds
heavy,
away?
hollow sounds.
What a genius build America.
You think about wind chimes.
It's
The
built
smell
upon
of
knowledge.
fresh pies on windowsills. The dense sound of many conversations cuts your nap short. There's no one around. Not until you look up at the bottles. They're filled with bright blue orbs, and words echo from them. None seem to notice your presence.
I'll listen to
Can't
it
get enough.
after.
Porcelain,
Give me a story,
chrome,
please.
the rusty ones.
Tell the
Gotta turn
joke.
those sleek
Who's
faucets.
gonna do it?
Ever find me in a hardware store, I'm gonna haunt it till the cows come home.
Yes, indeed.
Laughter rumbles inside neighboring
Oh, that was it?
bottles.
I don't know. I'm not sure about it. A car crammed with well-dressed vacationers. It pulled up at the gas pump. Fill me out, will ya? The driver draws a thickly transatlantic effect. You bleach. It dips pretty well, then rolls off down the road. Final airbags bouncing and running on the road. Well. I should have stolen the car. Cause who's gonna hitchhike me here? There's no living soul here. There's crops and lands to plant. All these plant a seed. Yeah. Lady, it's been getting up to me that I have a soul and heart,
The
even though I'm
cave is really a
skeleton.
man-made hole breaching
Cave.
into an earthen mound. The man, khakis dirtied by kneeling on the rough earth, has assembled a macabre little pile of skulls to the side.
Readying these
What
for
happened there?
sale, friend.
He wipes his hands on his pants.
This pile of skulls, clearly claimed from his enemies by an Indian chieftain, would be perfect for any cabinet of curiosities or sideshow attraction.
But why
Why,
they got
these
bigger,
skulls belong
huh?
to no one. They're just here, lying under this
Oh, really?
ground, waiting for an enterprising soul to make something of them. Isn't this what America's all about?
Little
I mean,
sunlight reaches that
I
deep
kind of
in,
agree, but
but you can still see the skeletal remains. Their heads carelessly removed, laying neatly in their excavated resting places, each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, earthenware, and
yes, we
copper
have to
paws.
do. Anything
Consider
going
this
on?
small man greedily arranging someone's remains as though they were a trinket for a mantelpiece.
Yes,
You
I
have a
want
mind
that
to
way.
kick him onto his ass. And having made that clear to him, he scurries off like the mole he is, much to your relief. It's the least you can do.
Yes, the Grey Rover of the Bird Mound. Dealt with, finally. He won't be stealing any skulls no more. Are there any cars driving? Hey, please, no. Stop the car. Wow. People don't seem to like me. A little hitchhiker. Nope. Alright, I'm continuing. Back into it. Yes.
You come across a girl picking wild blueberries. She smiles and greets you.
On in.
She offers you some from her birch bark basket.
Thank you very
You
much.
reach in the basket for blueberries, but pull out a handful of small, smooth stones.
Oh.
All the colors of the rainbow. The snickering girl runs into the trees as fast and light as a rabbit.
Throw
When
him.
the stones reach the top of their arc above your head, they turn into butterflies, all the colors of the rainbow.
Wow.
Your heart leaps in surprise. Incredible.
Beautiful. She was just saving them, collecting them. She just did a prank. Like it's 2014. She's David's Dobrik sister. Where's the space? I'm gonna go here in a second. First, tell me a story.
The man is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds in dough. He gestures you inside the dilapidated structure and shouts over the sound of driving wheels.
You're welcome to sleep here. You don't want to rest by the river. Not in the evening.
Really?
Insects.
Man shoves
Mosquitoes.
the broken
Hate
door
'em.
closed behind you. The
Do you
mill
have
is
some
warm,
clothing for me?
and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this pile of sacks to the loud but constant sound of the grinding wheels.
Fine
Consciousness is elusive. Your limbs throb with a dull fatigue, and your eyes are sticky with dust. The man suddenly grips your legs and drags you toward the millstone.
You do not love my daughter. You will not have her. I will not let you
sir.
hurt her.
Sir,
His voice,
Fine.
your hand catches a flour sack printed with
Bring it
brightly
on,
colored
bud.
flowers.
come
A
on,
puff of
buddy.
flour makes
You
you
want to taste
sneeze,
that bone?
and you wake. The mill is quiet. Its works long disconnected.
Calm down.
In your hand is the
Hold
faded
on, though.
remnant of what might once have been a bag or a piece of a dress.
The creepy mill. The creepy men. Aww. I spent a while in the cool shade at this gas station. I noticed 3 kids sitting beside their family car while their parents argued loudly with the cashier inside. The children seem embarrassed. I see the oldest brother lean over and distract his siblings with a story. He started telling them about the story that a shootout between the female bootleggers and the cops were about to go down. You realize it. that almost instantly he was telling a new version of the tale of the woman arrested for bootlegging. Exactly. When the parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station, I made my search scars. This isn't the ending of the boy's news story, but the part I heard definitely easy to remember. Alright, this is the moment that nobody can stop me from. Oh no, that's a store. Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
friend,
yeah,
but I gotta
that's
ask you not to get no closer unless I can see your hands at all times.
Whoa,
Too clean
what's
to
her
be one of
name?
us. But you don't look like the company sent you neither.
Uh,
All right, come and share my fire spell. Don't linger. These hills is full of ears. Don't think just 'cause you can't see no one that you're safe. I'll give you
right,
cornbread.
right,
Don't be so sure of me neither.
right.
Anyway, I need something to laugh about. Got
Oh
any funny-
really? You just want to hear them stories, alright? Justice. Oh well, yeah, joy? Oh my, it cannot happen. 3 battles. 3 battles.
Oh boy, you watch out now. I'll start chuckling.
Yeah,
Joy, boy, it's
so funny,
You ever hear music in a cold town? Night falls on a Sunday, you hear church singing. Listen for a while,
Church.
cry. Sure enough, it's a cry. Colored folks, harmonicas coming up from one end of it, joining in. Sound of strings from Italy. The type of song has no country. It's the sound of the workers' choir.
That's
See
so
anything
so?
exciting out there?
Is that what I mean?
Mostly, I just seen dogs.
I've seen rats. A thrilling story. Oh, well. No, no death, no death, no death. Morality, yes, this one. Oh my, the grave digger. Grave robber.
Tell me something true.
Oh, what?
Choice? Some say we all belong to God. But these days, all kinds of forces will try to stake their claim on a man. I don't know if I'm choosing, or just trying not to let any one of them grab me. I need a laugh.
Oh, you still want to laugh? Well, the soldiers tell me. I don't know
Are you
how
trying
to
to scare
find.
me?
Alright. Well, fortune teller. You want to hear that story?
That's
And
supposed to
brought
be
the
scary? Fortune? They tell these men, get on
Yeah,
the train.
yeah.
It's work for you on
You
the
just
other
laugh.
end. They say, pack up, bring your families, come on, earn your keep in the land of the free. So they pack up. These men quite a ways from their home already, and if they make it to the mine town alive, the company tells them, gotta use our tools. Take it out your first month's pay. Train ticket here too. Nothing you get doesn't come from us. First day you go down to work, you might even be in debt already. What can they do but go down all in a line, like beasts into the dark? Anyway, I need something to laugh about.
Oh my, you definitely enjoyed it. Laugh, nature. Ah,
Early. What? We're running. Guy.
yes,
Dogs
I
on
need
your
to be
tail?
running
Look,
because I
if you
don't
wanna get
have
involved,
the
you can
funny
find me up this way.
stories.
If you wanna
I don't have the funny stories. Everybody wants to have a funny story. I don't have a single one. Hey boy, listen to this. Blurts a boy loitering outside his grocery store. He works his way through a long and straight story about a bushwhacker vengeful ghost. There he vanishes. What do you think? What? Ah, you know the story. Yes. One of one of my heart. Stars ain't connecting because there ain't no laughter. Where do I go next? Aww. Oh, I see my directions. It's on the other side of the world. Oh, am I gonna be moving quicker if I don't know how to whistle properly? Maybe this time. Need to keep trying. Hello, hitchhike? Shirley. No. I need a boat. Or the coal mines. I'm gonna go into the mines, not today. I'm advancing to the... Oh, I don't even know which side of the world I'm going to. West Virginia. Oh, it's far away from me. I'm gonna get it. Ah, so much walking. Hey, Ohio is swimming here. Where are they taking him? Oh, nah, somebody wants to hear a story? Well, let me make you sad. I'm going to Pittsburgh. I need a story. Please just give me a better story. No more crying. They're gossiping for a while about the weather and the crops and the state of the world. All about to getting worse. He took a different tack. You look like someone who likes a good story. Try this one for one size. After all year repeatedly clearing his throat, he tells me a story of the vulgar ghost trapped in a bottle. It sounds like the story of the triple bottles. Yes. Oh. Wait, that's the funny one, isn't it? I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. There's nothing that can stop me. Mason. Hi, buddy.
Look at you. You're still going.
Oh, look
Me
at you.
too, obviously.
You wanna stop me?
On the road, I'm mostly alone with my thoughts. I don't know. You might enjoy it, but it's not always good for me. But I wouldn't be better off staying at home, neither. In a perfect world, I wouldn't have chosen any of this. Do you understand? That's why I'm owed a debt. Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling.
Yes. Yes, tell the story. Vulgar ghost
Yeah.
in a
Paul would have liked that
bottle.
one.
Yes.
Joy,
Robbie.
getting your hands into the earth and helping something.
Alright.
So anyway, tell me a funny story.
What do you mean? How many?
Leaving?
This just isn't fair.
None of it.
Stop talking to me. How? Alright. I need to go much further than you would believe I could ever travel. I'm currently in Pennsylvania. I wanna be spying on others just to hear nice jokes, so I can be telling others how I feel when I'm numb. No, sorry, I don't wanna repeat it no more. Buffalo, I've never been in this place. Got a strong instinct, like a spider on my legs, like I'm about to get in fair, but I just want to get work. But first time of our story, the waitress at his dinner, sharing an outlandish tale with one of her regulars. I heard it from my sister-in-law. It happened to her daughter's friend. It's true. She noticed me listening. Hey, you heard this one before? Oh, yep. Alright. Get it. That. fortune teller. Wow, what a great story to be telling.
A few wanderers like you are looking for a place to camp.
We heard there's a Leatherman cave nearby.
They tell you. They describe a locally famous vagrant who hiked this area for almost 30 years.
He's dead now, but his caves are the best place to camp at any town.
Where is
You
it?
and the
then?
other wanderers find the cave easily, because someone's lit a fire there.
What an idiot.
As you approach, you see a silhouette bend over the flames with an odd creaking sound,
We're gonna
like a
pay for
door
you.
swinging in the wind.
Not being responsible. Everybody
His
can see the
coat is
smoke in the
crudely
forest.
stitched from leather plates that squeak against each other.
The Leatherman.
One of the others whispers.
A ghost.
The Leatherman must have heard, but he just stares.
He is
He's
a
eating.
ghost.
You say, and point out his can of beans.
Je ne suis pas un fantôme.
Oh,
The Leatherman
chill
says,
down, Lou.
and adds,
Idiot. Oh,
bursts your companion.
He turned
Canadian.
Polish from Japanese.
Soon, he and the Leatherman
Seconds.
are deep in conversation, and your group has a safe place to
Another
rest.
thing they needed was a bottle to understand each other. Great. Alright. If there will be a stupid story to tell, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm moving to Canada, jumping into the water. Oh, not this dude again.
Hey, traveler. Come to join my. Well,
No,
I guess
I'm here
you
to tell
remember
you a
Cassim.
story.
Want to hear more about my travels? Well, sure. Why not? Nothing better than trading. Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell?
Alright, thrilling story. Where are them demons? Death.
Ain't life got enough tearjerkers in it without telling stories like. Now, why you want to go worry about that? Don't got enough on. Can't run from the dying. But the living can be. I want to hear a story about ghosts or murderers or something.
Dude! Scary. Wait. Where's that story? The fortune teller? No. Yes! A winged goat. Surely.
You spin a good yarn.
Yes.
I was shivering there for a little bit.
Yes. His
This
eyes are
land sure
opening.
is
His
something
third
in it.
eye.
I can't wait to see it all. Travel like I
Surely.
do makes me realize the land's another kind of companion. It's always with you. Maybe
course.
things are so depressed because folks lost sight of that. I
Again.
want to hear one of them venturing tales. Got
All
any?
right. What? One more. That's what you mean. All right. So we got them ghosts. Vengeful ghost. Yes. I'm gonna do it
Were you
finally.
trying to scare me?
What?
Well, you didn't go far enough.
Oh,
Well, they say there's an Injun. I used to love hearing stories of cowboys and Injuns fighting it up. Would swap tales with the youngins. But, well, I suppose if
Somebody's
someone
gonna
shot
say
me,
fight it
I'd be
together.
pretty vengeful too.
Gain
want a
it over.
story
I mean,
that
maybe that's what it
scares
means.
me.
Alright.
Now I'm older, almost nobody can do it.
Where's the grave? Robber. This one.
Well, that sure was a downer. Give me
Alright,
a...
right. We know it. We know. A traveler. You wanna hear that?
Well, that was a lively
Well.
tale. traveling. I
Yes, you
I
want to
seen
do
serpent
it.
trains passing on a
Serpent
green
train.
and gold sea. I seen mountains so tall and forests so
right,
thick,
Apple?
nobody will ever tame them. I
Nobody.
once seen a bunch of townies skinny dipping in a river. That sure was something. I seen terrible things too. Biblical floods and starving folks.
Biblical
Black
star,
blizzards
folks.
full of dust.
Biblical black blizzards.
Oh, heck. The night's over already. I sure
Oh.
enjoyed talking to you, but I gotta get on. I think the tramp
Alright,
things
go
being
on
so
with your
depressed.
life.
Folks
I'm so
walk right
depressed.
plenty
Yes. Oh my. Incredible. Absolutely insane. Chapter 2 unlocked. Oh no. I'm gonna be... What? I already talked to you. You're telling the story about the goat? I need a train. Oh, do I? Where do I even go? Is that a light? I'm going here. Hey, who's here? Who's hiding in the middle of nowhere? This one gotta have the best story ever. A horse auction. Well-dressed man waves over. Making some big deals today. He rocks finger in a bell where you can see it. Give me when number 60 goes up, okay? I stood in the crowd and waited. And then I ran back to fetch him. He pays me absurdly well for doing almost nothing at all. Yes. Idiots. That's how I make the money. That's how I make it alive. That's how I make the living, but I don't have a train here. Anybody? Oh, it's gonna take a while. I'm taking this train. Let me just check it. The policeman in the truck on this corner is having a pretty wild argument with someone on the other end of the radio. No, he kept repeating. No way! I listened to him as the man on the radio finished the wild story about the Blackwing Death taking the soul of a drunkard. Well, isn't that like a couple of stories in one? Train! Yes! I'm leaving. Far away from these lands, USA. Oh, as I hop off the boxcar, I suddenly feel the heavy hand of a railroad ball on my shoulder. Nah. Sir, now where'd you come from? He asks in a way that indicates he doesn't care. You don't mess with the Union Pacific cars. The beating dollar shoes is sufficient in brutal. Or thanks, sir, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. I just wanted to go on an adventure. I've gossiped been for a while about the weather and the crops and the state of the world. Yep, I know it all. Yep. Is that Quinn sitting here by the lake all alone? By himself, just enjoying it? Just one way to find out. I still don't got them funny stories for anybody else. Oh no. Oh
Well,
no.
Look at you.
Oh no. Look at you, huh? Hopeful story. I can tell it's Quinn's adventures. faith, trust. The cowboy. Yes.
My faith?
Oh, right. Yeah, faith and... Oh. Well. Yes. Oh, focus on the funny parts. Yes, you like that. What do you want now? Oh, really? You want Grey Robber story instead? Alright, chill. Dog around Philadelphia, maybe there'll be some funny moment.
And that's what you think when you...
Alright. What about this? They have the happy. Maybe it means that it's a joyful story.
I got nightmares enough without hearing that.
Alright, maybe it is.
I've got to go. I'm headed up. Days. What about you?
Alright, go on your adventure. Alright, chapter 2 is available. I just have to tell him any story. You're telling me this after an hour and 36 minutes? Oh my. I'm about to go to Washington and call 9.
First, Mom and Pa wanted me and Paul on the front lines. They wanted someone to be proud of, and I did as they asked. Then the government wanted me to take an IOU, and I did.
Then the US.
No more jobs. I, along with thousands of others like me, went and asked Hoover to pay up. General MacArthur was so scared of us, he brought in goddamn tanks to keep us from tearing apart DC. So anyway, tell me a funny story?
Well, if that's chapter 2, then we are done here, buddy.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it won't hurt. What about chapter 3, Mason, huh? Are you sure you don't want to hear it? Are you sure? Maybe just a little one. If we are here, then, you know, we might just also tell some stories. The other one, love. You wanna follow love? Vision Keeper.
Got nightmares enough without love? No. And that's what you think. The night's over soon. I should be leaving. I wish there were...
Alright, so will it be a chapter 3? Nope. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. The waitress at his dinners. Oh yeah, sharing the standing tale. Robin Hood. It turns out the grave robber was Robin. Yo! There's no way! The native Robin Hood? What? What? Alright, these people are crazy. I'm back in New York. It's been a while. Any car? Nope, nobody wants to stop. Get to the city. Detroit! Yeah, where's Detroit? I've never been into it. What's that weird feeling in the air? Something between dread and frantic optimism, maybe. Everywhere I look, there's lemon factories filled with churning machines in New Union.
The rain is coming down so hard. It's a wonder the sidewalk hasn't started to crack. You manage to find a narrow patch under a ledge where you can stay dry. A squat man, bundled up in a black fur coat and matching hat, approaches. The thick rain flattens and mats his fur. He squints up at you.
You're in my spot.
Really?
Crows.
Look here
He
it
thanks
goes.
you as you step aside back into the rain,
Have a lovely life,
You
a
keep
lovely
walking.
day.
hoping to find more shelter. Now that you see the man from a distance, you're not sure the fur is a coat. A pair of red eyes shine back at you.
Oh,
the rain
no.
stops a minute
Is that a
later.
goat?
You look back up the road, but the squat man is gone.
Oh, maybe I would be gone if I didn't. Yeah, make space for him. Yes, some cash. A lumber warehouse. Oh, I didn't get there early enough. A battered pickup shops at the curb. There's only a few planks in the bed of the truck. And the cab is packed with teenagers. A young man with a bent cigarette dropping from his lips shouts at me, "Hey, you wanna make some cash?" Absolutely. I don't need to know what it is. The door of the truck cab opens slowly and the boys slide around to make room for me. I count them quick. 6 total. 2 of them crouched under the dashboard at the foot of the front passenger seat. There's something ominous about their sudden silence. The moment the truck pulls into the street, every single boy but the driver produces a switchblade of some sort. Everything is burning and shining headlights. Give us your money. Flee. No. Oh my. Stupid dear. Oh my. I'm not going back to home. What? What do you mean I have died? What? What?
Bad luck again, but there's no shame in dying. Everyone does it.
I don't know.
You still have a job to do. But if you want to learn anything more from me, now is the time. And I'm sure
Well,
we'll
you
end
better
up
tell
seeing
me
more of each
everything.
other before you're through.
How do I get my money back? The Robin Hood Grey Robber, please explain it.
Maybe everyone feels that their choices don't matter in the larger scheme of things. But somehow things manage to change for better or for worse.
Interesting. What about a fortune teller, huh? How are we gonna explain it?
It's hard to tell when it happens, but I know that luck is affecting what you see and do. Think how different it could be if you were more or less lucky.
Oh, this is really eye-opening. I like it. There's a reason behind everything. You can understand people, be
Do you have
empathetic.
faith in the dream still? Or for the first time? Is there another dream that we could build? A better one for everyone?
Well, you tell me. Oh no, Wolf.
Something you may have noticed. Joy comes in small snatches to everyone throughout. Perhaps heaven isn't a single place. Perhaps it's scattered among the moments of your life.
Aww. What about this, dude? There's no way I could ever explain it.
It's a big country.
The funny part, explain
If
the
you're
funny
having trouble
part.
making headway, hop a train, hitch a ride. Go on your way, Seeker. I'm sure we'll meet at least once. Think about what we've discussed, and good luck
No!
on the rest of
No, I want to know more. I'm so interested. Oh, not back here. Stupid. Oh my. I died? No. I want to meet the Wolfman.
The Twisters touch down in a cornfield, fence posts flying in its wake. A huge black stallion charges toward the tornado. On its back, a cowboy whips his lasso through the churning air, nearly matching the Twister's speed. His wild laughter carries on the wind.
I would love to see.
Another man
What?
hollers shoulders,
I'm gonna bail.
clapping his hands to his hat to keep it from flying
Stop
off.
shouting.
Quit being a damn fool.
Really?
The
Stop
man on
acting
the
up.
horse turns toward him and flashes a beatific grin before digging his heels harder into the horse's flanks.
I'm gonna
His
watch him.
Stetson goes flying, caught by a gust. He doesn't seem to notice. He barks a single yee-haw as he stands in the stirrups, leaning into the whirlwind. In a moment, man and beast
Beautiful.
are enveloped in the storm. All you can hear is Bill's wild laughter.
That was nice. Oh, I would love to see it in real life. I would love to see people riding on horses. Hey, that's a nice song. Yee-haw! What's there? Come back. It's time to play music. Queen. Yeah.
Stranger, it's good
Still
to see
alive.
you again. You know, I'm gonna see this whole world one day. But for now, I just got my sights set on seeing all 48 of the great U.S.
First, you have to open your eyes,
I've
dog.
already seen 10 whole states. That's better than my folks ever done, that's for sure. Plenty of townies and even some tramps treat me like I'm kid simple. But I ain't helpless, and I only act it when I ain't got no better choice. Like if I get pinched. I do right fine on my own.
Well,
Don't
the
need nobody
knife-
but Cass and Flip.
Proves you're right.
I want a story that scares me. Now I'm older, almost nobody can do it. Give me your best shot.
You want to die today? From a trauma? Where's the demon? Warrior ghost trapped in the bottle. Robin Hood
That was a
cannot
chuckle
help
to be sure.
me.
Joel,
Alright. It isn't scary enough. Freedom. Alright. Red creature, yes. On the fur. You're gonna piss your
Wow.
pants.
That's the stuff, stranger. Spooky campfire tales are my favorite. I remember lots of folks talking about fate and fortune before I started my travels. Talk on the River was about them populists and their Louisiana governor. Some folks say they was up to no good, that they was lazy and un-American, cheating fate with government meddling. Others said we all got the right to be kings, if we'd only let all folks have a fair shot. I suppose I ain't right in line with neither, but I don't think there's nothing un-American about needing help.
Well, we're fighting for our first spot with alive.
Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
Wow, wow, wow. Freedom! He rode on a horse into a storm.
Well, that was something. You spin
Yeah.
a good yarn. Freedom. Well, that's what them trains have come to mean to me. Freedom. Crossing a country wider than imagination.
Yes.
I want a story that scares me.
You want too much. There was one more here. What about this?
That was a chuckle to
Yeah.
Oh,
Thunderstorm. Sure, you're still scared of it.
quite
I
a
knew
story,
it.
stranger. In this country, I don't rightly know what this thing called America is. I know what I done been told in school, but the words don't fit the picture. What with tramping across the whole thing, figure I'll find out for myself soon enough. Well, sun's coming up, so
So
I've
now,
gotta get ready
how
to
much
go.
time are you saving?
Thanks for where you heading next.
for the tales.
Decided yet? Maybe our paths will cross. I'm good. Hope I-
Yes, surely we will. Alright, doing fine. Doing fine.
A hurried little girl collides into you with a wheelbarrow full of hay, nearly knocking you out of your shoes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, watch out, what you doing?
You nod, but the way the girl fusses over the wheelbarrow, was that apology meant for you?
Lost? Me? No, not at all.
She stands up taller and squares her shoulders, projecting an image of adulthood so stiff she looks about to tip over.
But I guess I could use a little help. Can I ask you something pretty, please?
Come on.
Well, I found this critter, but my daddy won't let me keep it unless I take real good care of it.
Relating this dilemma has put her on the verge of tears.
Do you know how I can be the very best pet owner in the world? Huh. That's what my daddy said, but,
No,
The girl digs around in the hay
no pets.
and pulls out a broken
Who's
industrial
gonna feed
chain,
it, yo?
the kind used on cargo ships. The steel links have been gouged with claw marks. She
Lots of
smiles
love.
so bright.
that's all it takes? Gosh, I already love it so much.
Alright. Somebody's told the story, huh? You want me to... You want me to go there? Dude, isn't this bug too heavy for a skeleton? Aren't you like tired of it a bit? You just want to go on a hike? A little run? Maybe then you would have your own stories to tell.
She's getting married, the soldier tells you. The two of you observe
yes.
the church from the dusty road, straining to hear the faint joy of the ceremony transpiring within. I fought for 10 years to come home because she said she'd be here, waiting for me.
Yes, I
What am I
believe
supposed
it.
to do? What does she expect? That I should throw myself from the nearest cliff? Walk into the ocean? He snorts.
Follow
He
him.
seems surprised to see you a few steps behind. No, he says.
Alright.
Where I'm going, you can't come.
I'm not coming.
It's only then
I'm not
that you
coming.
notice. There's something very wrong with his
Oh.
eyes.
Oh my. I came home just to find out she's getting married. With not him. Great. This story is about to get intense. The next time we
Look
hear
at
it.
you. Well, I didn't know if we'd meet again.
Oh yeah.
How-
Much love. Scary story. Well, let me tell you about the dude I just met. The devil.
That was a chuckle to be sure.
Oh, really? Just make fun of the devil. Wow. The storyteller is like the best bet.
Were you trying to scare him? I remember. Talk on
What?
the other.
What do you mean? What? No, he doesn't eat. Dog around Philadelphia.
Ain't life got enough tearjerkers?
Oh my. Now I want a scary one. Well, I ain't got any no more. Mason Laws.
You spin a good yarn.
Oh, really?
I was shivering there. Change.
There's no
Got
way.
a whole country tied together between you.
Funny. Wait. I already told you almost everything. Story about the brothers. To make you
I
smile,
don't get too much out
surely.
of tales that are so cheerful. There, like I said, he gets right. He's good to. Oh, heck.
Oh, my.
The night's over. Sometimes.
Almost. Oh. Yes, I've done it. Now it's hard to know. No. I really want to know the wolf stories. His explanations were fire. Wow. Wow. What we got here, huh? Yes. A little house like this on a beach. Surely could take me some time to build, but the piece. Nobody could steal it. Need some cash? He just moved him down the street and needs help carrying boxes from the curb into the house. Threw my back out this morning. Lift with your legs, that's my tip. Took his advice, he pays well. Yes. He does indeed. Go for a swim. No, I'm a skeleton. Wait, there's something in Mexico. Alright, this is the longest rule ever. This is gonna take some time. How far away do you want me to go? Yeah. So just specify what you really want from me. Lately, I've been feeling like Grizzly, but I got the broken bones, almost, cause I'm so old now. Like skeletons on my toes, oh, no flesh on it. Hey, it's a 25 in a distant street, Ohio, Michigan. There's some people I miss again. Where's the queen? But he ain't my queen. Now it ain't there no stories to listen no more. It's just story to tell. I feel like this game could have been so much better if I just could have ran. Yeah. Oh, what the? Chill! Where are we going? Did I reach Australia? Cleveland? Were I here? I believe I was in the Midwest. Oh my. Tell me more about it.
Over a shared, crusty loaf of bread, the farmer notices you looking at a prominent, tattered scarecrow in the field.
Yes, I like old Barney.
Does a damn good job scaring the vermin. Shame about the real fella. He was a funny one. Old Barney hiding out in our stables and lofts, just passing along. We liked him. Well, all except the sheriff. Barney never harmed nothing. I sometimes shared bread with him, just like you here. When he disappeared, leaving just the clothes we gave him, I figured I'd put him to use. Never got to know his proper name neither.
across the field. The wind in the corn whispers. Or is it?
Oh, creepy, 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 creepy. What we're gonna be telling? Creepy stories. Scarecrow talking. Is it a Batman? Batman? Quinn? Are you a Robin? Franklin? What?
Why, hello
What the-
there. Look like that's a heavy bag you're carrying. Let me get that for you.
What?
I insist.
What?
You see
Alright.
this uniform? It means you can trust me to make sure this is the most comfortable
Oh,
journey
yeah.
you've ever had in your life.
AI.
Well, I'm no George, I'll tell you that. But that's not important. This trip is about you, friend. You got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Oh boy, Quinn. Tell him. Hopping on them trains for free.
That's a wild one, all right.
Yeah,
Travel. We've all got places to be, and we've all got to get there somehow. So why not get the getting there to be as good as it can get?
Exactly. Why don't I just do it?
That's really important when getting there is all you got. Hey, do you know any spooky stories I can share?
Oh boy, Quinn. Where is dude, you're gonna piss your pants. Robin Hood. Robin Grave.
Might not.
Oh, alright.
So
Sorry. Thrilling. Ancient battles on Boston Street.
Not sure my brothers will find.
Oh my.
there's-
Scary? What do you mean scary? This is showing it wrong. Hopeful. Family is hopeful. There's nothing more hopeful than that. What?
That one? Will... if you're looking for family.
There's no way. No faith note. Come true dreams. Definitely. Alright.
Well,
You just ruined my
But
mood,
enough of my indulgence.
Georgie. Freaking idiot. Columbus. What? Detroit, no way. Columbus. Closer and closer, getting it. Coming on like a big boulder. Yeah, I'm rolling on. Yeah, I'm rolling with this live. Yeah, I gotta hear the story. Can the old man sharing the shade under the bridge with you? Tells a few rambling stories, some true seeming, some conspicuously less so, all true. He assures me. There's a history in this place going all the way back to Indian times. That cannot be true. Sure it is. He scoffs. And then, as if to prove himself right, he launched into the story about the apple orchard planner. Yes, I know that one, though. Chop man, chop man,
The girl
chop
tips
man.
her basket away to hide whatever is inside.
You want to see what I got? I'm not telling.
Yes, I want to.
Got you hooked. Too easy.
She twists her lips to one side, mimicking a more adult, thoughtful gesture.
I'll tell you what. I'll show you what's in the basket if you do something
Yes.
excellent. I want you to kill my mother.
What?
She looks to check if
All
you're paying
right.
attention, then points to a figure working at the other end of the field.
She's boring. Keeps making me work when I want to play.
The girl bursts into peals
That's
of
reasonable.
laughter. She doubles over the basket, laughing so hard she's barely able to stand. When she can speak again, she says,
You should have seen your face. You really should.
She beckons you over, shows you her basket. 3
Show
kittens
it.
snuggle up at the bottom.
You ain't eating
They're
them.
barely old enough to open
You're
their
giving them
eyes.
back to her mother.
Ma gave them to me for being good. I've called them Badb, Matcha,
My
and
Muhammad.
Anand. After a story Nana told me.
She preens.
I'm very clever, you know.
Yes, you are. Wow, she stole us. Great. Amazing. Alright, so do I have to die to meet the werewolf again? Oh. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting close to it. What's this dude pumping here? It's breakdown of this half-finished bridge. These workers are gathering around a young man who sits on a buckle like a king. They listen rapidly to a story about the two brothers who were seeking one another for 50 years. Also, they took that much time to find them ourselves. What an idiots. Alright.
Ride with us a little while, stranger.
It's a kind offer. Miles of dusty road through the rolling prairies have recast this landscape as an exhausting soup of wind and misery. There are 4 of them on the
I want to
wagon.
get on that.
A perfect nuclear family. Mother, father, son, daughter.
A nuclear family.
A
What a
small,
perfect
fuzzy
description.
terrier
Beautiful.
Trailing behind. But the pace of their movement is glacial. The draft horse ambles forward, one agonizingly slow step at a time.
Ain't no point rushing to
wants
get
to
where we're
eat.
going.
The wooden cart shivers with every pebble on the road that its wheels must laboriously traverse. The girl in the back pipes up.
The going's the point, see?
Time
Keep going.
stretches wearily. The father sometimes makes half-inch adjustments to the horse's trajectory, keeping him from ambling off the road. There is some intimation that they are heading for Oregon, but at no point is it mentioned when they might arrive.
Oregon. I mean, like oregano was this made there? They got the plants. Oh, they named it after the whole city. That's great. It's story time. Yes, let me tell the story. Oh my farmy.
It's a funny thing. Someone looking right through you. But don't lie to me, friend. I know you want to know the truth, what it really means to be a porter. Well, I can tell you it's more than making white folks happy.
Yeah, dope.
That's just how it's supposed to look. But you go on so long being how you're
This music
supposed
fits
to,
perfectly.
you're not quite sure how to go back.
Doesn't
to what
even
you
have
are.
to say anything.
Anyway, you must have some funny stories to tell.
Funny, huh? Wait. Wait, which are the funny ones? Is this one that's the funny one? Yes.
I'll keep this story in mind.
Yep. Fortune teller is next. A hopeful story. Freedom. Wow. No, he's gonna do the same that the dude did after coming back. I don't want to know what he did. Bottomless lake of clean water. Why wouldn't you want to know
Not sure,
about
my
it?
brothers
Oh
was-
my left, scary. I wanted funny. Really, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it funny then. This one. Yep, I know. Oh, I can tell more funny story. What? I don't know. Vengeful Ghost.
So, I've got to be going in the morning.
Alright, you're close, I think. Yes. Cincinnati. Oh really, you keep working now, you keep working here, you keep working. Yep. Right.
The corridors of Cincinnati's music hall reverberate with the sounds of an orchestra warming up for rehearsal.
If we unbolt the light rig, we can crush them,
Says a voice up ahead. No, another answers. Hiding Baldy's baton will be sufficient to stop the din. The tuxedoed men are slightly transparent. Mustachio on the right has his arms folded. The weaselly one on the left scowls. They start at your arrival.
I'm gonna undo those bolts.
Weasel feature vanishes into thin air.
Why?
Damn it all,
Says the
Why?
other man.
Are you ghosts?
we used to be members of the orchestra until,
What?
well, you know. Patrick doesn't
You
care
sucked
for
off
the
the-
new blood. It
sucked
seems
off his
like
soul with
talent
the flute.
died with us, so he does his damnedest to stop them playing. But I can't allow violence against fellow artists. Help me stop it.
Or how do I stop
With the
a
right
ghost
tool,
then?
you can banish them from the hall.
The violin?
No,
Banjo?
no,
So sappho?
no,
Octobus?
He shakes his head, exasperated.
no. The triangle. The
Great.
orchestra has one, but their percussionists are soft.
Stupid.
He never hits it right. If you can get there, you can ensure the only thing brutalized here today is Chopin.
The orchestra is midway through practice.
Frederick Chopin.
They're in dire need of it. The percussionist dozes on his stool. Everyone's oblivious to the muttering from the lighting rig.
Give me the
You sprint down
triangle.
the aisle and elbow through
Yes.
the incensed musicians.
Push him.
The percussionist falls off his stool as you clamber over his
Stool.
xylophone. You grab the beater
Grab
and
it.
bring it down onto the triangle,
Yes. Finally.
eliciting a pure, resounding
God.
note.
Nosferatu.
And-
Crucifix.
The rafters ring with laughter. The mustachioed ghost appears next to you, doubled over, invisible to the furious orchestra.
I never thought you'd fall for that. The triangle, for God's sake.
That's funny. They used to call this place the Pirates of America, and it's fitting. The new Union Station make me feel like an ant. And the musical is a place to look at though. Oh yep. Time to hit the road. I hit the factories. Nobody is hiring today. For the fifth factory, everybody makes a silent agreement to give up. Well then. A beer. Yes. Yes. It's time to drink. There's nothing this way. I'm heading towards these star rays. Not much left. Oh, it's gonna be time for... yeah, before Wolf. There'll be time for Franklin, for sure. Oh my lord, I don't want it. Oh, there's so many. Louisville? Was I here? Indianapolis, I don't remember. Is that a church?
She waits by the ruined mill in an overcoat 2 sizes too big.
Look, over here.
Hey.
Look at this.
Look.
She yells.
This only happens once every 10 years, for Christ's sake.
She grabs your hand, and you both look at the black gear rolling west to cover the sun.
Looking at
Steadily,
it.
the darkness draws across the sun until it is almost total. She clutches your hand tightly.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen this.
The sun, obscured, throbs.
Keep looking
the
at
eclipse
it.
breaks. The sun surges forward, screaming, burning, writhing.
I looked at her and my eyes were bleeding. It was the eclipse happening on the farm.
Deep in the fields, you come across a group of young men clearing weeds and sod from a roadside plot. Pitchforks flying, weeds dying. You almost don't notice that the dark lump beside them is a dozing boy, lying smack dab in the middle of their work. There's an odd frenzy to the way these boys are ripping the sod apart. When they notice you approaching, they jog over and stand silently between you and their sleeping comrade.
What's
You
happening
share
there?
nervous looks. The oldest steps forward.
Get going.
He blurts, leveling a pitchfork at your gut. His hands are shaking. He seems serious.
Is your
You
friend
step
okay?
closer,
There's
and
not
the
allow
ringleader
it.
loses his nerve.
He died.
Ringleader.
He blurts.
Oh.
He was sweating and crying, and he just fell over.
I'm
They won't come
sorry.
get us with the truck till sundown.
You realize now that the sleeper's been posed. The ashy shadow on his face wasn't.
Oh. By the tree. Oh, that was a story. Oh. I didn't expect it to go this way. I wanted to know if he needs any help. Yep. Oh, this life, so many secrets, so many mysteries. Alright.
Welcome back. It's been a
Welcome back.
while. I missed.
To the
You wanna
video.
hear more about what the porter's life is really like?
Yes.
The
Tell me.
truth, not the happy mask.
Happy mask?
I can
You
tell you
wear
about
it?
what it's like. And
What
about
color
Mr.
is it?
Randolph and the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. It'll ruin the illusion, but I think that's for the best.
Oh, really?
Anyway, you must have some funny stories to tell.
Oh, really? Tell the kitten story.
Oh, that's a good one. Very good.
Wow.
When they want to liven spirits up, to bring each other joy, all railroad folk tell the story of the still driving man, John Henry.
Yes, indeed.
But only us porters talk about Big Old Daddy Joe, the best porter who ever lived. I've always been more partial to that. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy story. You got any?
Dude. What you know about that? I tell you the same one. Ah. Wait. Hopeful. Alright, tell about the pigeon keeper, why not?
So, does that...
Slow going cart. Cincinnati.
Just like I told you, friend, miles of smiles.
Yes.
I guess the future's in our hands. Nobody had ever seen organized black folks before the Brotherhood came along. It's on us to make sure that's how it keeps on going. See, I spend a lot of time thinking, will we be the first black union or the only? Have any optimistic theories? I'd like to hear one of those.
You want more? Yes, lighthouse. I didn't tell us the
Positive
river,
attitude.
so
That's what I like to hear.
yes,
We porters have to leave
We
the way
porters.
we used to think behind.
yes.
Before, we were all just worrying about how to make it through the next day, the next 10,000 miles. But together, we gotta put what's behind us. And keep it.
Wow,
We
Franklin,
porters have a bigger future.
you're on
to figure out.
fire. You don't
Anyway,
even have to
I'm
say
in the
the
mood for a
story.
good, happy story. You got
Oh,
it?
really? You're in the mood for a happy one? Freedom, ah! "50 years, bravos." Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me about them
Just like I
porter.
told you, friend. Miles of smiles.
Yeah.
Family. Porters spend so much time not seeing our own families. We gotta make a new one on the rail.
They're like ghosts to
There's
just
a reason
take
why
care
we're
of
the
people.
Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. It's because we are brothers. Another night over. I've got to get going.
Oh
And how'd
my,
you-
I don't know
And-
how I could ever tell you more. You don't need them stories. You need to be telling more of them, Franklin. Just believe in yourself. Yep. I wonder where he went. I really wonder. I'm on the roll. I'm on the roll. Carrying stones.
Stacks
Carrying
of
box around.
suitcases grind the parked Model A deeper into the dirt. An extended family inside defies the carrying capacity of the vehicle. The driver leans out the window. Want this? He swings a violin around by its neck. 10 bits. We need it for gas. You hear a muffled pounding from somewhere within the car.
What? I don't have that much.
6 bits then. We need it for gas. The pounding becomes frantic.
Buy
the
it.
violin is yours, and the car shudders down the road.
Yeah.
Not quite out of sight when the back door
Was only
pops
6
open and
coins?
You hear a girl's voice scream at you.
That violin belongs to Louise Ames, you dumb fuck.
The door and the girl are wrestled back into place, and the car fades into the blur of the horizon.
Oh my, I'm
Its
keeping
weight
the
feels
violin,
like a
of
comfort
course.
as you walk. After all, who knows when you'll need Louise Ames' violin?
Yes. That's the story. Nobody can tell me shh. Nobody. You understand me? It's over for you all. Franklin? Yes. What the?
Some people like to think of porters as some special kind of black folks. I suppose that's
Oh.
true. I
You're
know I
all
don't
white.
always correct them. But we
Alright, can you explain?
Not really. No matter where I go in this country, I'm a black man before anything else. That was true before I put on this uniform, and it's gonna be true long after I'm buried. You got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Oh body, where's the story I just lived through? Where is the violin, huh? Huh, I don't seem to have it. Seagulls. Tell me what a seagulls.
Well,
Alright. Get it. Gar strange stories northwest.
that
Oh my, wait. Right.
I'm not.
What is this story? I don't remember.
That? No.
Well, I'm doing terrible. Ghosts. Haunts Connecticut. Oh, really? Funny.
This way next.
What are you talking about, Franklin? Oh, well. Find him. Oh, yeah. Go back then. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna scroll my name on the bare bones of the earth. I'm gonna dig
Yeah, this game really is running. I kept repeating it in every single indie game I ever played.
that face.
Every indie game is in lack of run abilities.
I won't leave much to find that can be.
The barn and silo have seen better days. One big storm might bring the whole structure down. A man hollers.
Ken? Ken? I know you're here, boy.
He sees you and lopes across the field toward you.
You seen a boy around? About 14?
Nah.
He sighs.
My boy is missing. I haven't seen him since last night.
He swallows.
He ain't the type to run off, neither. Can you spare a minute to help look? I'm worried sick.
Check the
You
roof.
climb the ladder and make your way across the roof. A trail of empty beer bottles leads you past a discarded
There's a
shirt.
hole in the
You
side of the
maneuver
roof.
your way along the edge, keeping your weight off the rotted panels.
Oh my.
You poke your head inside. He's there, half submerged in the grain. He's been dead for half a day at least. The man's waiting at
my.
the bottom of the barn ladder.
Anything?
Telling the
He
truth.
chokes back a
Telling the
sob.
truth. Telling the truth.
I told him not to go up there. I told him.
He looks up at the tower, then turns to you, tears tracking down his grimy cheeks.
Why didn't he listen?
He made his own choice. He wanted it. Oh, we should be proud of him being so brave, making his own decisions.
Well, I'm gonna
Well, that's a brutal story, though. Well, this is brutal. There's no way. Why do I need it right now? I've been everywhere. I don't need you. Ah! Nice.
Friend, it's
It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again, buddy. It's very good to see you again. Right. Don't shut it to make you laugh. Like, what the?
no have it.
Hopeful. Yes.
That
Alright, I have no idea, honestly. Like,
not sure my brothers will find that one. With hey,
oh, this is scary. Really? There's no way. What do you want me to tell you?
I'm headed this way next.
I don't know if this means that I already collected them. Alright, surely there are no more stories to be told. There's no way. I set up to finish this game and I'm gonna do it. Come on, Franklin.
Friend, are you having...
Oppura. Ghost in Cincinnati, dude.
That?
Couple Barbadian employment. What? I don't understand it. I've said everything. Oh, focusing on the hopeful parts, right?
Anyway.
No, I don't have any funny story. Dead woman is what I have, dude.
So, I'm headed this way next.
Oh my, you're stupid! I do not have any other story. This game is so annoying.
Friend, are you...
Right. Yeah, prison's scary enough for you. Right.
Not sure.
There is no way there's a story I missed somewhere.
You leaving? I'm headed this way next.
Alright. What? Alright. Great. Where now? Alright, I'm taking the train. There's something this way. Alright. I mean, take me wherever. St. Louis? There are even more states? Thank you very much. Enter St. Louis. A quarter of the folks in the state are jobless. They say in St. Louis is home to America's largest whoreville. There you find homes, churches, and food shelters built on loose boards and metal scraps.
It's nearly Christmas. Many are drinking liberally. A man staggers up from a downstairs bar and falls over the top step. Help me! You can barely hear his voice over the traffic. For God's sake, help! People tut at the man's drunken state. A woman tosses a coin at him without even looking. The drunk clasps at his gut and looks straight at you. Help me. Please. You press a cloth on the wound, and he hisses with agony. Another man strides up the stairs, laughing. He looks at the bleeding man, sweeps his Stetson off in a theatrical bow, then turns to you. You best mind your own.
I'm
He
staying.
steps forward, smiling toothily. He twitches his jacket up and rests his hand just above a pistol. Good evening to you. Tipping his Stetson in a gesture of farewell, he walks fast, but not fearfully, and does not look back. The bleeding man collapses into a fetal position. His clothes are saturated, and a bloody puddle has formed around him. There's nothing you could have done to save him. You could speak to the police, but you didn't see the
Yeah.
killing blow.
Wow. Alright. Is there any job for me? Hospital. Alright. Try to remember all the nurses' very important instructions, but it's impossible. You haven't seen her in hours. This place is busy, and nobody is watching me. Mob floors are random. Around lunch, someone in a suit waves you down and hands you a plate for lunch. At about 3, a nurse gives you an ice cream cone. Sick kids, where are you? A doctor? Shakes your hand. Yes, I got it. Yes, everybody's so impressed. I got money. Yes. Whiskey? I don't need it. I'm gonna save money for traveling if I ever need it. Wait, is there another city I could travel to? Chicago! And Memphis? Oh my... I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Downtown bustling behind me. Lake Michigan stretching before me. Chicago is beautiful, isn't it? But there's a dark heart to this place. Dangerous men on the street and a glint of fear in people's eyes.
It's the midday, and yet this
Ah,
whole
Peaky
neighborhood
Blinders.
is eerily quiet. Everyone seems to have retreated into their homes as if warned of something. You soon realize what? The reciprocating sound of a Thompson gun emptying its drum.
Playing
You
drums.
get behind a car, putting the engine block between you and the sound. But it's muffled, coming from inside a building. You're in no danger, you think. So you allow yourself a peek above the black hull of the car. And running down the cobblestone street, a man in fine, blood-spattered clothes. He has his hands out, mouth open, screaming something. But you don't catch what he says. He's drowned out by gunfire, and his body slumps to the ground.
Keep
The men
watching.
responsible, 3 abreast
Don't
in
turn
dark
away,
overcoats
Brad.
and wide
The
hats,
father will
walk
notice.
up to him to check on the body. The smallest of the 3 has a nervous energy about him.
People are gonna see us, boss.
People ain't gonna see
Cowards.
nothing.
Not on these streets. Alright. Yeah, look for job in mob maybe. Alright. Somebody need help here. Do we ever? He throws out his arm to shout the man up. Hey, we don't need help with the stuff, he says, stepping close to obscure views of the goods. Mind fetch water instead? Well, there's a few coins in my direction. Yes, give it. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, pizza. I'm in Chicago, there's a store here and a cab.
There's something wrong about this lonely farmhouse. The cows have unusual rain over the porch, and the open door shows a cow lying in the empty parlor. The flower boxes are still well tended, though. There's outgoing mail in the box. The moment you step inside the fence, an old woman screams,
Hey!
Hey,
Hey!
hey,
This is private property!
I don't care.
You quickly realize that the
I want
sound
to
is coming
drink
from under the porch.
Like it's my mom.
Indeed, you can see her hollering at you through the slats of the steps. You can see a parlor set up in the basin under the porch. A flowery armchair, a rug, and a little lacquered table.
This is an inhabited home.
The old lady barks.
The cows live upstairs and I live down here.
Above, a cow thumps
Great.
its hoof. She
What?
twitches.
What do you mean
startled.
cows live upstairs?
Her whole face melts.
Thank you.
She sobs.
Thank you.
With a sharp stick, you carefully urge the 3 cows inside the parlor to exit. Soon the place is completely empty, except for the manure. She still kisses the floorboards in gratitude.
How did it
Didn't
happen?
want to tell anyone. They kept me trapped down there for weeks. I had to sneak out one piece of furniture at a time.
Oh
At
my.
night.
She rushes
Great.
to lock all the
You
doors.
lock them doors.
It was a mutiny. It won't happen again.
What if I said that I believe you, Granny? She hid from cows. Custody.
I've met a lot of people like you on this road.
Oh really?
There's something you want from it, isn't there?
No.
A desire that scratches and scrapes away at the sides of your body.
I just want to meet
Does being on
everybody.
your feet that part of you?
I just want to impress the wolf
It's that
man.
way for me. Living in a state of motion, resting nowhere, returning to no one.
Oh
I've been a
really?
wandering ghost
How
for a
about
while
that?
now,
You
and
want to hear
I'll
a
be that way
story?
for some time, but that's a fate I should have known I was in for. I'm a poet, after all. Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own. Do you know any?
Yeah, buddy, I know everything about it. Franklin travels? No. Never.
The tragedy in that story, it's real. Have you ever tried writing poetry? I know sadness.
Maybe.
These days, the melancholy just settles over me like a heavy bay fog. It makes its residence with me, and I accommodate it. I start to think, well, the world isn't made for being happy in, not for someone like me. My old
Don't
friends
stop it.
have their
Don't say the
happiness.
kind of things like
Jess
that.
and Deborah, Pauline,
Stop it, so brutal.
Silas
Pauline,
too,
Charlene.
maybe.
Put him on
And
the
good
path,
for them.
sorting.
It'd be wrong to begrudge someone their happiness, wouldn't it?
Yes.
No matter how jealous you are.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with.
Alright, that I know it. Tragic story? What the f? Who's talking? Huh. I don't know if Kills are tragic story. A bit.
That one was
Yep.
like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but your sorrow. I liked it.
Yep, you like the
Authority.
prick.
Look, one day you start saying things should be this certain way, and you see that things aren't that way, and you get upset. That's where suffering comes from, that mismatch. So, you'd think it would be equally simple to say, things are going to take the form they take, and I'll be okay with it. Of course, that's
Yes.
easy as a concept, and difficult as a practice. Silas introduced me to this Buddhist way of thinking. I need an optimistic story.
Optimistic freedom. Cowboy rode on a horse.
Well,
Nope, you
I-
didn't
but
like
I was-
it, boy. You didn't like it, boy. A tragic story. Boy who died on the fields.
That one was like getting
Yes,
locked
you
in.
liked
All
it,
eat, son.
exactly. Another one. Came home, his girlfriend was gone.
The tragedy
Yes,
in that story,
finally.
it's real. Travel. I walk.
Finally, somebody.
You have that silent. We all. I still look.
All
I'm headed up.
right. Cassidy chapter 2, but what else is here to do? There's nothing else to do in this game. What? Stupid. I don't need you.
There's a truck parked here. The driver mistakes your look for curiosity. You want to see something interesting? He asks, pointing to the trunk. He opens it. There's hundreds of metal tubes with little numbered screw-on caps.
Well,
sorted into
what
little
is
racks.
it? Can you already
They
tell me?
survey him, he said. It's my job to study soil health. The trunk has a map taped to it,
Plot twist.
marked with numbered dots. I can show you the one from your hometown if you see it here.
It's not on the
It's an
map.
official-looking map, but the state borders and rivers are wrong. Half your county is missing. The surveyor offers you a coin for directions to your hometown, but his notes are funhouse.
Fascinating. We
mirror
learn
English.
so much from you folks. Wow, great. Alright, so there are supposed to be 16 people to tell stories to? But it's just the fourth one I'm talking to right now. And I'm talking about the same stories over and over again. Yeah. Why? Quinn? Oh my. Wow. Oh, really? What the?
You seem an alright sort, stranger. But there are some real bums out there, and I ain't talking about folks who are down on their luck.
Yo!
Got myself run off from a nice spot I done set all up a few miles back for winter.
You look like someone I want to
First
come
time
on
I've been
my
run
side
off.
right now.
Let me tell you about the bunch of Judases what raised me. I was oldest, had a brother and a baby sister. The farm was small, but it weren't sad and all full of ruination in the early days. But I suppose my ma and pa couldn't make a go of it. When things started getting depressed and tight, every damn thing started to fall to pieces. First, they stole from us, money we'd been saving or earned, things they could sell. Then they abandoned my brother, letting him die instead of calling a doctor. Then they sent me on my way, saying they couldn't provide no more, that I was too big for 'em to keep. I
Why,
wanna hear a
you're way
story
too big
about
right now for
ghosts
anybody
or
to keep.
murderers or something. Scary stuff.
Oh my, didn't you have enough already? Ghosts. Wow, I like
there
how
was
it
a jackal
looks.
that was playing.
This
Hey,
is amazing. Whoa, but why did it take so long? Right, ghosts. Home game. Killers on the street. Oh, buddy, if you were in the killer.
ain't life.
Oh my.
No, he's-
He didn't want it anymore. Thrilling story. Franklin's Travel. Alright, so I can use
Well, that was a lie. Puts me
everybody's
in a
story
sad
for
mood.
it.
I think the thing that eats at me most, more than my brother being left alone on his deathbed, folk do get sick and die after all, more than being betrayed myself, I reckon I done all right on my own, it's that my baby sister got left behind. Those Judases still have her. Don't
What?
I want a story that
What do you mean still have her? You want to hear a story instead of saying that? What? Cassidy's verse. Yes, focus on the scary parts.
you spin a good yarn.
Yep. Alright. Woman who hid from cows. Surely.
That was it, you know though.
All right.
Got it. Well, look. I'm heading up the.
Alright. Yes, coming this way. Alright. Where water tastes like wine. Why would you not have a run option? Maybe it's possible somehow with this that I just do not understand how to do it. I have absolutely no clue. If that was possible, but it's easier to do some stuff than to think about doing it sometimes. That's why I do it. I just played too many of these games already.
Hey, stranger. Been here.
Yep, Light Keepers. Thrilling story.
What's the use of-
Right. Hopeful story. Now I could say it. Kitten, definitely.
That was.
Quinn. Pigeon Keeper.
I usually.
Are you stupid?
Well, that was alive. Brings to mind my hope. When I think,
Alright.
I think how that straight new river road they put in reoriented the farm. Front became the back, and we turned our backs on the river. I want a story.
It scares you to dying in the field. Yep. Alright,
I'm
yeah.
not sure what
I'm not.
why? How? What? Look. I'm heading up the.
This game. This game. This game. I will not be able to live with myself if I don't do it. I said I would. Come on, Finn. Quinn. Finn. I'm talking about it like it's my solar zone.
Hey, stranger, been here.
Yeah, but he's the demon. Scarecrow. Brrr, scary.
Wow.
Scary, scary, yeah. Funny story. Alright, so I'm gonna tell everything I can.
What's the use?
What's the use of it? Why are you telling me this?
I don't get too much. That. Hey.
Huh.
Well, I sure puts more. Is that dope?
Alright, I think I told every story I had.
Ain't like, huh? Time if I your favorite.
Great. There's still more? Oh my, I see it far away. I don't see any other. Let's continue. How many times would I like to discontinue and get the prize anyways? It could never be this way. It could never be regretful. It could never be so prideful. Ain't no ego talking to me no more. I just put it where I get it. Put it where I spend it. Put it where I get money and I share it. Yo, got Chicago, I'm taking a bus to the Mayhem or something like this. I haven't been Minneapolis, wherever that is. The Mississippi is lined with grain mills, factories and train tracks. Smoke towers rise stark against the sky, but some of these factories are empty and there's a tense look in a lot of folks' eyes.
3 delivery trucks sit on the waterfront. Their driver is securing the cargo. 12 cop cars form a protective half-ring around them. Their occupants seem to be gearing up for combat. You approach a pair of cops. The broad one pushes shells into a shotgun with a practiced motion and an undercurrent of excitement. His wiry partner indicates the trucks.
We gotta get these through. Keep them secure.
From
the broad
what?
cop grunts. You been living under a rock?
Strikers,
Says the other. Socialist motherfuckers. The broad one adds. The wiry cop looks
We need a
away.
wolf.
The broad cop sneers.
You can get
Doesn't
them
matter.
in the game.
They better fall in line.
Sabotage
It's a
the
token
car.
act of resistance, but it's something. You drop onto your belly, the car between you and the gathered cops, and locate the fuel line. You jab a knife into it. It takes a few attempts, but you nick it just right.
Cover
You
my
your
face with
face.
gasoline
You stand
flows
to
out.
find the thin cop watching. He looks between you and the fuel leaking over the asphalt. The two of you lock eyes for a long second. Go, he says.
I'm going on. Right, sabotaging. Oh, we get ourselves involved in the military stuff. Yep, digging holes. Not what I had in mind, but hey. A lot of holes in this park. A foreman assigns me to a war group with a mix of other disheveled men and women and sends me off to dig a pit by the water fountain. What is it? Nobody else to say. A young woman keeps mouthing something to across the hole. But I can't make it out. What is she saying? Dear Lappy, Dave Happy, Dean Bobber? I never get anyone to admit what this is all about. But you took it pretty okay. Paid pretty okay, alright. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't know what even this life and sleep is for. I can see a yellow light coming out of there.
You've seen migrant camps before, and they tend to look like the town dump. This one, though, on a good day, this could pass for a town. Starched white tents stand tall and many, and a stroll through the grounds finds you neither trash nor trouble. You hear some chatter from a large tent on your left. On your right, a tent in the shadow of the trees emanates a soft buzz.
Go right.
You pass through a shroud of flies.
Oh my lord, that must have been the worst decision of my life. Why did I go left?
Pregnant with the stench of rotten meat.
Oh,
The area is empty, almost clean, except for the black stains that have seeped into the soil. There's only the curtain, which reaches all the way from one end of the tent to the other. It wears a black overcoat and a white porcelain mask with a fat, sharp beak. There's a butcher's knife in its gloved hand.
Oh.
This is the pest house.
You better
It snaps in a
get
woman's
moving.
voice and yanks the curtain
Or
shut.
I will do it for you. Yes, I need to go. Well, where is the place? I was supposed to go somewhere there, I think. I need to take a train somewhere. I do not have enough of it. Alright, I'm getting into a train. Take me wherever. Great Novern. Back into it. After hours. Heavy ends. Where did you come from? Yep. Don't mess with anybody. Great. Alright. Where am I? Story. Oh, really? I haven't seen you in a while, dudes. You're just somebody that wants to be told a story. Yes. Come on, come. Alright, there's no way. What the f-
You see me here? You think you know me? I didn't start out in the gutter. I was raised right.
Oh, really?
Mama taught me to read off the Bible. But I'd save up my nickels for the collection plate and buy story rags instead. That smell of wood and paper. So I miss them blood-pounding adventure stories. You got any like that?
Adventure studies? Drive into the... Right.
That's the kind of adventure I did my show. But in those rags, I was free. I could... But
I just want to check if this game will ever end. Well, I just checked. And this game has no
Done for the night?
ending to it.
Well,
It just never ends. It's so long. I did not know it. I thought it... I'm never playing this again. Alright, thank you for watching.